So everybody was speculating what was going to happen at that meeting with hundreds of generals and Trump and Hegseth. Were hundreds of generals going to get fired? What was going to happen? It turns out it was just an authoritarian throat clearing and chest bumping, with Hegseth and Trump just playfully out of the Turkish bath to whap each other's booty with towels. During that long meeting full of silent generals, except for when they had to make depressing sighs, Trump said that blue US cities should be military training grounds. But before that, Kegsbreath got up and said he declared an end to woke culture at the Pentagon and announcing new male-level fitness standards. To which Trump agreed, saying it was a focus on fitness, ability, and character, and not to protect anyone's feelings. So, who wants to tell him? Oh yeah, Jabba gets a pass. The military will require combatants to meet the highest male standard. If that sounds sexist and stupid, it's because it is. He immediately acknowledged that the move may exclude some women from serving. He's like, sorry ladies, you don't have blonde hair, blue eyes, a six-pack, and the proper SS tattoo. This is fucking embarrassing. They said officers have been unnerved by climate change distractions, woke garbage, and fears of being labeled as toxic leaders. This is pretty damn obvious, but as a man I feel like I should say this. This is the most blatantly obvious display of malignant, toxic masculinity that I have ever fucking seen. But then again, why do they have to keep pushing this pretend alpha male persona?
MAGA has a major closeted gay male problem. It is busting at the seams, you guys. And I think this is one of the reasons why they're acting so crazy. We all know Grindr exploded after Charlie Kirk's funeral. Everybody's up there praising Jesus, then going out and doing gay stuff at night. Same thing at the RNC.
Now remember, Trump saying that he wants to use American cities as training grounds for the military is blatantly unconstitutional. Him storming into these cities and policing them with the military has already been struck down in the courts, but he continues to do it anyway. It is blatantly against posse comitatus. The military cannot be used for civilian policing. They can only be used for guarding federal buildings. But he described civil disturbances as the enemy from within and added that the situation won't get out of control once you're involved. In other words, he wants to outlaw and criminalize peaceful protesting, and mop up any protesters with the military by, as he did recently, declaring anyone who's against him to be Antifa and a terrorist. If you go back through my series of videos, you'll see that people like myself have been saying he was going to do this long before the election. But many people out there just decided to say we were fear-mongering. No, in fact, we were Nostradamus on fucking steroids. Because just like in 1930s Germany, Trump and Hegseth are declaring that they want the entire military to be full of sycophantic loyalist uber soldiers, whom they are planning to use against the citizens. Just to remind everybody who still supports Donald Trump, you're a fucking traitor, and we will not forget when Nuremberg 2.0 shows up.